Hey, this is Dow Welsh. We'll be back next week with brand new episodes, but here is the very first episode of Make Your Own Headlines. Enjoy. Welcome to Making Your Own Headlines, a podcast of Holland Avenue Baptist Church. I'm Dow Welsh, hoping you can make the grace of God your major headline every day. Thanks for listening. So how are you responding to everything happening in the world? Somebody was telling me recently about hearing an interview with an older gentleman who I believe was in his early 90s. They asked him how he was handling everything happening in the world, and he said that he was making his own headlines. I love that. That no matter what he saw in the paper or watched on the news or heard on talk radio, he was taking the truth and mercy and grace and love of God and making his own headlines. He wasn't ignoring the news of today, but he kept trying to make sure the news of today didn't drown out the greatest news of all. The gospel of Jesus Christ is always greater and higher and purer and more satisfying than anything else in the universe. Jesus is the treasure above all treasures. And if we can keep the truth about Jesus in the atmosphere of our hearts and our minds, we can keep writing bolder headlines than we watch and see and hear. This podcast is designed to help you keep making those kinds of headlines. We'll try to take a piece of news from today, look at it through the eyes of God's truth, hopefully laugh a little bit, and find a way for us to boldly live with a little more joy and a little more peace. So, thanks for listening, and let's start making some headlines. Make Your Own Headlines is a little smidge of encouragement from Holland Avenue Baptist Church. Tune in Monday to Friday wherever you listen to podcasts. You can find my Sunday messages by searching Holland Avenue on YouTube or Apple Podcast. And for more positive resources, check out hollandavenue.com.